our soul into it so you know it's real.
Then you
take them, change them, and rearrange them, and try to make it yours when we are the ones who need these words. I was 12 years old when I sat down at a Burger King with my family. We were the only blacks there besides the cashier. A few more people came in, and among those people was a white family that sat across from us. A father, a mother, a daughter, and a baby boy all stared at us like we were some type of aliens. It had gotten so bad that the daughter sat in a chair where she didn't have to face me. Maybe they had never seen a person like her.
Wednesday, July 6, 2016, a young black man was pulled over for a busted taillight. He was driving with his girlfriend in the passenger seat and their 4-year-old daughter in the back seat. The officer asked for his license and registration, and as most wise people do, he complied. But this is where it all went downhill. He said,
"Officer, I happen to have a license on me, but I am reaching for my license." The officer then told him to freeze. So he put his hands up. Pow, 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 pow.
The officer had shot him 4 times. As his girlfriend took a video of the aftermath, you could see him wearing his red shirt that was once white.
A shirt that was stained with innocence. A shirt that was stained with injustice. A shirt that was worn by another black life gone too soon for simply putting his hands up and trying to comply. I guess it wasn't good enough for the cop. Some say he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but he's driving on the street like everyone else, the wrong place to be. This man, this black man, is Philando Castile. Say his name. On August 24th, 1955, a young boy in Mississippi was being like most young boys and just so happened to flirt with a girl. Wait, let me be more specific. It was a white girl. Of course, this was an unwise thing to do at the time, but what transpired after that was unimaginable. The girl went back to her family, and they had a plan.
They got the young boy and forced him to carry a 75-pound cotton gin van to the Tallahatchie River.
They took out his eye and beat him almost to death. I guess that wasn't good enough for them, so they shot him. But that still wasn't good enough, so they tied the cotton gin to his body and sank.
His lifeless young body sank all the way to the bottom.
Who knew playfighting with someone would offend someone this bad that it would cause murder? Or maybe it was just because he was black. This 14-year-old boy was Emmett Till. Say his name.
Whether it is today, 7 months ago, 61 years ago, or even tomorrow, these things will keep happening unless we take a stand. It doesn't matter how big or small the incident is, it's still wrong.
So we decide to stand out in these streets of our cities where black blood is being shed every day for simply putting our hands up, or playing a harmless joke, or simply having something that somebody else doesn't like that we can't change, like the color of our skin. We stand out in these streets chanting for our justice, saying things like, no justice, no peace, and hands up, don't shoot. And all they can do is give us a curfew and send us on home, but we ain't sleeping, no, not till this injustice for my people since forever. Then we lift up our voices with our fists up and chant 3 words. 3 words that I believe in, some of you believe in, and that she believes in. 3 words that some ignorant people can't seem to grasp or even want to grasp because they don't want us to be important.
These 3 words that were never meant to cause controversy but to bring awareness to a national issue.
When we say these words, we're not trying to lower or degrade anyone else's existence, and we keep having to explain this every single day, and it's starting to get tiring that we have to live in a place that doesn't understand justice or that some people think that their race is more important than the other. I'm not saying that everyone hates us and everyone's racist towards us.
Yet many people like to take these 3 simple words and make it into something that their imagination forces it to be without actually trying to understand what it really means. I understand that every life has a purpose, but what they stand for is that they're significant too.
They take our 3 words, change it, rearrange it, and try to make it into something that looks like they're the ones being oppressed. We use these words to keep us strong. For Philando, for Martin, for Alton, for Trayvon, for Tamir, for Emmett, for Sandra, for Malcolm, for Oscar, for Rosa, for Harriet, for Frederick, for Eric. We put our soul into it so you know it's real. Then you take them, change them, and rearrange them, and try to make it yours when we're the ones who need these words. These words to keep us strong through the storm while we get beaten and battered are simply Black Lives Matter.